Alright everyone, hello, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, and I've noticed sort of steadily increased the subscribers over the past couple of months. Now I did talk about an educational video today that's going to be out tonight. So I did a few things today, had a run. It's been pretty crazy at work. I've worked quite a lot this week. So I wanted to get to the computer a bit early to make an educational video on sort of how I do approach the markets and what I do and what resources I've used and things like that, because I sort of used to talk about how to start in backtesting, but I want to do this represents 3 years in Forex now for me. This year especially is the first proper year of trading properly with good risk management, things like that, and having a good network behind me as well. So here's the update. As you can see, it's not too bad. The Euro Aussie at one point was probably about 60% of the stop loss. So we've got $100 at risk on the Euro Aussie, Swiss yen, and $50 on pound New Zealand. So that's 5%. So I'm happy with that. That's I'm comfortable with that. That's fine. Pound New Zealand, as you can see, this is a wider stop here, so it's going to have to move quite a lot to get the stop loss to move to break even. And we'll have a look at the Swiss yen and the Euro Aussie as well. Let's have a look at the Euro Aussie because it's right there. So this is the Euro Aussie. So as you can see, there's a stop loss up there. I run a lower time frame system as well. That's why there's this. It's a different template, but it's not looking too bad. It's not that far from back to being break even. Here's the entry. So I entered pretty much as this candle was forming. So I entered not even at the low. So I was happy with the entry. Happy with that. And the Aussie dollar continues to strengthen against the US, but the euro is showing some signs of resilience. So it's just going to be a battle. And there's the euro. So the euro is pretty strong against the US dollar, and the Aussie is pretty strong against the US. So it's just now, where do people see the better value? It's nice how it ended for the week. I'll bring up the weekly chart, and there it is there. So we're over 73. So we've had a bit of a rally on the Aussie dollar. And both Con and I have been talking about being short biased here, but I didn't see any clear entry signal, to be honest. So it's just been chopping around, so I haven't really wanted to take an entry. I was looking at getting in long there, but at the time I was already positioned, at 4% risk, so I didn't want to sort of leap into anything else. Euro pound had that sort of, so it's continued to rally. I was talking about a short on that as well. That didn't quite, and I didn't get in the short because there was no really, especially around here. You see where it's like this, it just continues to reject a certain level, and then it really shot off. And once it did that, I was not really interested. I'm not too comfortable fading into stuff like that. Like some people will just continue entering positions. I don't do that. I'm sort of a one position entry type trader, and then I sort of set and forget. Unless I might do shorter time frames, but that's got to be when I'm a little bit freer. Like next week, I'll be trading some more. So Euro Aussie. Let's see the Euro Aussie for the week. How did that finish? Okay, so that's fine. That's a good sign. And there is a little bit of support, but I'm happy with that. There's a stop. There's the entry. So 2% risk here. Swiss yen. Let's have a look at the Swiss yen, and then we'll go back to the pound New Zealand. And now it's not showing for some reason. I don't know why that is. Swiss yen, and it's not like it's a too small position because it's showing up here. So, but I mean, we're sort of, as you can see, it's been chopping about. And how it finished on the daily isn't great, but yeah, this is not too great. But as you can see, it has been in profit, but it's certainly. Now there's the weekly. Okay, I was like, well, that's fair. That's all right. I see this going sideways for a little bit, and nothing too exciting here. So we'll go to the pound New Zealand. So the pound New Zealand. That's 1% risk. I wasn't really comfortable having 6% floating risk, so I've just I minimized a little bit. Although It's a little unfortunate because the Swiss yen wasn't like a superb setup. Euro Aussie I liked, so that really should have been the 1%. This should have been the 2%. But um, I wouldn't mind adding to this actually as we sit here. So I might wait till Monday later in the day and see how it goes. So there's potential another 1% because I got another bullet there to shoot if I need to. I see the Swiss yen being pretty painful. Euro Aussie, I don't mind how that's finished for the week. So how did this sort of finish? Pound New Zealand. So just a quick update video. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. So fundamentals are pretty good here for the Bears. So that's about it, guys. So tomorrow I've got the podcast with Connor. We weren't able to do it today, so that's going to be out tonight. Will be just a bit of an educational video on how to get started and how I approach trading as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.